Okay, so today I thought I'd show you how to deal with those unwieldy spreadsheets. You know, the ones you don't use because they have so much information on that you can't see what you need most of the time. One way to make them more readable is to hide the columns you don't need to see on a regular basis. For example, on this client spreadsheet, the most valuable data are the items bought, etc., and I really don't need to see the address or contact details every time I open the document. I don't want to delete them, I just want to hide them from view. So, highlight the columns you don't want to see. There we go, that should cover those. Right click and choose Hide. If you're using a Mac, you need to go to the Format menu, point to Column and press Hide. When you need to unhide, simply place the cursor on the dividing lines where the hidden columns are hidden, double click and they'll reappear. On the Mac, you need to highlight the columns to the left and the right of the hidden cells, go to Format, point to Column, and click Unhide. If your spreadsheet is only just too big for the page, you can also use the slide bar on the bottom right-hand side of the spreadsheet, this one here, to adjust the view. You can see if you place it on there, move it slightly to the left-hand side, you can see the text in full. Double click here, you'll get the date of birth back. There we go, but obviously that depends on the size of your spreadsheet and the size of your text, depending on if you can read it or not. One other way to view your details more easily, let me just move this back to 100%, there we go, is to freeze the headers of your columns so that as you scroll down the page, you can still see exactly which information you're looking at. So, if you go to the top of the page, click just underneath the column headers, go to View, Freeze Panes, and click on Freeze Top Row. This will keep your headers visible as you scroll down, like this. For Mac users, make sure your page view is set at normal, select the row under the column headings, click Window, and then Freeze Panes. You can also freeze the information in the first column so that it remains when you scroll across the page. So if we just go and take these off for now, unfreeze. If you place the cursor just underneath the headers and to the right of the column you want to keep, again, go to View, Freeze Panes, and then just Freeze Panes. This will ensure that as you scroll across, in this case it's the name that will stay there. So you can always see the person you're referring to. And again, if you come down the spreadsheet, the column headers will stay there too. For Mac users, select the cell below the headers and to the right of the column you want to remain. Again, go to Windows and click Freeze Panes. So that's just a few tips on how to make your larger spreadsheets easier to view. I hope it's been helpful. Thank you.